people would like to know who is Engineer Sani in Ndanusa.
I thought it's better told by other people because if I'm to say it, maybe I'll add salt and pepper.
No problem.
But I wouldn't do that. We are known to be very sincere people, and objectively, my name is, of course, Sani in Ndanusa. I was born in Bida in the year 1957. I did my primary school in Niger, secondary school in Kwantagora, then the famous Kaduna Polytechnic, and then I did masters in water and wastewater engineering in Loughborough University in England. After that, I worked briefly in the private sector, but my background is more on the private sector, but I worked briefly with the public sector. After rising in the private sector to the president of Niger Chamber of Commerce, and then later I became the general manager of Niger State Water Board, general manager and of course chief executive. I did that for a period of 8 years. That 8 years, I think we were able to change the narration, the narrative, the situation of water in Niger State. We have improved the availability of water, potable water, from the 30% we met it to over 80%. And I want to say that we did by the special grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the support of the then governor, Engineer Abdul of blessed memory. We're glad we did that. Within that period, I was promoted to permanent secretary by merit, not by years of performance, and then from there I became Honorable Commissioner for Works and Infrastructural Development. There I was a very short one, just for 1.5 years, but within that period we were able to lay down some foundation for infrastructural growth. Some of the foundations include the 10-kilometer roads. I had 2 permanent secretaries. One is in charge of civil and the other is in charge of power, energy, because the power state they do call us, I wanted to actualize it, because we supply hydroelectricity power to Nigeria up to about 70% of all. Then I thought we should have ours as a state. Then we started the famous Gurara Fall. In Gurara Fall we have 340 megawatts lying down there. And that was what I went through to actualize. Of course, I did my best. We signed MOU with an American firm. We even got it to level of power evacuation. But I have to move to Abuja for another national call, I must say, where I became the Minister of Sports and Chairman National Sport Commission. Well, that was a homecoming for me because I have great passion for sports. We were able to come up with the national policy on sports. We came up with national policy on sports and we drove it, and we had issues like we must develop grassroots. And how do we develop grassroots sport? That by providing infrastructure at grassroots level. I designed what I call community sports centers, and that design was to be implemented in all the 774 local governments of our country. Incidentally, again, that was also short-lived because I was a minister for just 1 year. We started, and I was able to, that time the threshold of minister was 50 million. I was able to come with the phase 2, that is option A, B. The A is the full-blown, which today have been built by the government of River State, by Governor Amechi, and that is what we have as a Mesimaka Stadium in Port Harcourt. You can go and see it. That's our concept, that's our design, and that's our idea. Then we came to the level 2, which we couldn't have time or fund because it was supposed to be a joint project between local governments and the federal government in the state. Instead of joint account, we wanted to have joint project. You can imagine if we have basic sports centers in all the local government of our country, we won't be where we are today. And the security issue could have improved, the youth could have gainfully employed, because sports is a business. it's no more just for social. No, it's more than that. So anyway, we were able to do that, and we had the mini sport complex, which I was able to do some within the country, about 15 or 30. Today, I think that is also going on. And after that, I became the president of the Olympic Committee. After that, we keep going, and we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us all these opportunities. And I want to say we have more to give, we have more to offer, because we will not take it anywhere. We must bring it out, give it back for the generation yet unborn. That is the journey. That is the concept. Thank you.
Gudu da babu tira gara wuri sama daya wallahi ya fi shi baba